Women of Reddit, which not safe for work secret would you like men to be aware of? Hi Reddit guys, subscribe now, or I will post your bedroom secrets. We need you to make noise too so we can know what you like. Moan or talk, don't care. Give us some direction. When possible make a U-turn. Recalculating. Unexpected item in the bagging area. Approval needed. It's like summoning a genie, not stuffing a chicken. Deleted by powered Tessellite for confidentiality. Do not immediately jackhammer the pussy. Yep, first you set it up with a spear, and depending on any opponent, you might wanna give it a second spear, and then you go for the jackhammer. Next thing you know, you're the champ. 171-0. The shoot that worked on your ex will not work on all women. I had a guy who wouldn't stop awkwardly fingering the backs of my knees. Sure, some women love that, but pay attention to our reactions. If you don't, I'll eventually just tell you that I don't like it, but that kills the mood a little. Oh my god. So, I'm a receptionist in a brothel, legal where I am, and I used to work with a hilarious girl who would find ingenious ways to amuse herself. She was telling me once she had a virgin for a client who was acting like a bit of an asshole, so she spent the booking telling him the secrets of what women really want. Stuff like licking the back of their knees. If that guy ever managed to get laid again, I'm sure she's responsible for some poor girl's uncomfortable sexual experience. But the hooker told me you would like that. Just ask what we like and what feels good. Also, focusing on the clit for a little while never hurt anyone. If you find a stray dark hair, know there were so many more and we ran out of time and are worried about you seeing it. I remember a Kylie Minogue photo shoot that made the news because she had one stray pube and it had to be airbrushed out for being too sexually provoking. Oh yeah, nothing turns me on more than stray pubes, lol. Your fingers make a terrible substitute for a dong. Do not use them like one. Use them to massage, not to ram in and out of us. Yes, and massage the top on the inside. It's basically the other end of the clit. Confirmed x 100,000. Holy shoot, confirm x 1 million. I didn't know this was even a thing until my current so did it and it changed my life. Tell your so to stick a finger up your butt and another up your pee-pee while doing the same motion. We like being the big spoon too. Jetpack. I'm a dude and love being small spoon. Sometimes girls would crack a joke and poke fun at me a bit, so I started calling it jetpack and would ask them to make jetpack noises. Every single time I would get the best reaction and they'd laugh their butts off while trying to make a jetpack noise. Adorable. Can confirm males love being little spoon too. It's super warm and makes us feel safe just as it does for you guys. I concur. Being the little spoon is great. I get to grab my so's arm and make her hold me. Makes her so much happier and puts me to sleep in under 30 seconds. It's perfectly normal to not be able to come from penetration. The amount of guys baffled by this is astounding. Was arguing with a friend about it, so found a movie with a stupid big dong and showed him that the chick was still fapping. Yeah, according to 50 Shades of Grey they can come, though, from having their clit smacked with a riding crop. I mean, some people are into pain for pleasure and everything that leads up to said slapping probably helps. I haven't read the book so I can't comment on that. But I've certainly gotten off while on the phone in a rental car line. Because words and annoying jeans and standing just right. You should write a book. 50 Shades of Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Don't go straight to the clit as foreplay or rub on it furiously. Pay attention to the clit after we are feeling aroused. Stroke the body, kiss, massage the breasts, whatever. Don't dive straight to the V-spot. Pressing hard on the clit without her being turned on beforehand is like getting your balls squeezed. It hurts. But getting clit rubbed while feeling horny feels really great. I feel like some guys think that it's some magic button that make women automatically wet when touched. It's all about the context and build up. Sometimes toilet paper can get up in there and we won't realize. Sorry about that. And it can be mortifying when that happens, so be cool about it when it does. I didn't say a single word to her about it. My ex was totally awesome in those situations and I thanked him for it. We went to a conference for work once and stayed overnight in a hotel. Cute cheap, barely 1-ply toilet paper that breaks down while in use. We get home and he starts getting me going. He goes down and lo and behold, cheap freaking toilet paper up in there. He says in the most innocent way possible, whoop, got some TP here. His total Midwestern approach had me laughing for 10 minutes. Still had X. Good times. So, when in doubt, employ the Midwestern approach. Got it? We play with our boobs. Alright, I've asked a female friend before, but you can't trust friends with this shoot, so I'm gonna trust anonymous strangers online. Let me ask you something. Is breast envy real? Like, the whole shtick we see in movies and media of girls in the shower discussing their tits, and the flat girls are so pissed that the big tit girls have bigger breasts than them. Does this actually happen? My friend says it does, but she both has a huge pair and is a lesbian who loves breasts, so I have my doubts on her neutrality on the matter. This comment has been overwritten by an open source script called Reddit override to protect this user's privacy. Or at least you can wear a loose top without looking huge. Absolutely. And I'm not even flat chested. My roommate is naturally super skinny. Think 5'8", 110, but she's got DD boobs. I frickin' wish. I'm fairly often checking out other women's chests for no reason other than, man, I wish my boobs would look like that without extreme woolen tape. You in your underwear only on top of me in my underwear only while making out and rubbing up against each other is more likely to get me to than penetration is. Soft touches and kisses on my neck and back forever and ever. Please. Give my nipples many blowjobs. Lots of forceful licking and soft sucking is A++ material. Tell me I'm hot, sexy, gorgeous. Tell me you want me. When it's time to start the main event, tell me you have to have me, right now. I like that thing you do when you grip my hair right up against my head, not really pulling, but not exactly being super gentle either. It is super hot when I'm on top and you guide my hips with your hands. It's also super hot when you sit up in the middle of me riding you to kiss me forcefully and grab at my chest. I like to be shown who's boss from time to time, kind of a lot, but that doesn't mean I don't want to feel valued and beautiful. Unless we're doing that thing when you're lightly choking me and calling me a nasty little lut, because I like that, too. I'm a woman and I just got a boner. Call me winking face. That's funny. I don't recall writing this, but it's definitely me. I thought the same thing. Female hive mind confirmed. I'm pretty sure it's not just me, but the orgasm shouldn't be a make it break it for good X. Like, don't get stuck on the final destination, rather, enjoy the ride kind of thing. X for me can be just as, and sometimes more so, enjoyable with no orgasm. Think of it like a massage. You don't have an orgasm while you're getting one, under normal circumstances, but it still feels damn good. Been telling my husband this for 5 years and pretty sure he thinks I'm just sparing his feelings. PIVX is never going to work for me, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. If you clip your fingernails short, it makes fingering a lot more enjoyable. If not, you get a sliced up vajayjay with possible infection. Seems like common sense, but apparently not. Not just short, but smooth as well. No hangnails. No, we don't all like Christian Grey and want to be whipped. And many of the ones who do want to be whipped hate Christian Grey. Christian Grey is literally the worst possible dom. Literally the worst. It's a glorified abusive relationship. There's no aftercare, no safety. Like, it's horrible. Many of us despise Christian Grey and don't want to be abused. Please whip us in a consensual way. Places like our neck can get just as visceral of a reaction as any other axial part of the body. You also have unfettered access to these parts while in public. It's pretty fun to get worked up in public. Thought you'd actually like some women to respond, and not just men talking about how we all like it rough. Yes. My sleeping boyfriend once moved his hand up and gripped slightly around the back of my neck. I was rolled away from him, and I still think about it. I love that so much. Who printed this thread on the office printer? My guess is Cheryl. As a guy I've learned don't stop means keep doing what you're doing and not harder and faster. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Oh man, that's a huge number. 777777. 7, 7 equals 2.914E18,682. Understand, fundamentally, that women's bodies need warming up. This isn't about women being more emotional or less sexual, it's biological. Unfortunately, pressure for both genders leads to the peanuts and its functions being the center of sexual behavior. But try taking 10 minutes to touch, taste, play with a vibrator. Women can feel horny, but not be properly aroused. Get a PIV without warm up and men or women won't come. Get her to the point where she's breathing in rushes before you ever go there, and it's going to be better for both of you. A flushed, swollen, wet pee-pee feels far better around your cock than one just wet enough to not be uncomfortable. Also, the clitoris is a large organ a lot like an orchid. It runs along the labia majora on both sides. Massaging the area early in foreplay is a great warm-up. Lastly, consider, man, woman or otherwise, that her genitalia and arousal deserve as much attention as yours. That female arousal can and will be different than male arousal. That it's not a favor or a goal to make sure she's turned on. It makes sex way more satisfying for men too. Sounds obvious, but my husband and I continually find ourselves fighting impatience and cultural influence to find our way to true, mutual satisfaction. It's so worth it. Okay Reddit guys, subscribe now, or I will post your bedroom secrets.